Welcome to my channel, all of you, of Divine Masculine. Dear Divine Masculine, from this holy desk, I extend lots of blessings to all the spirits who are within their bodies and those who are free from it too. I call upon all of you spirits the strength and knowledge to align with the divine law for all the moments and summonize you with blessings. With the blessings that concede with the voice of conscience or God's voice. And in case of doubts, ask your conscience all your doubts through meditation to receive guidance and answers. Today, my Divine Masculine, I am to discuss an important occasion or two of your life, or perhaps 3 occasions that relates to your childhood and youth and is of the metaphysical significance of soul transfer. Sometimes around 1989, your mother visited an ashram to get some blessings and benefits of your life towards tangible improvements. There I see around or within a span of 3 years, could be about 1991 I suppose, a hermit energy entering into your soul to mingle and escort its mission and to provide you power and success. Sorry. I guess your parents were aware of it, or still are aware of it. Thereafter, your achievements were good up to your married life and sometimes further. Then, my Divine Masculine, your further strength was called for, and your twin flame was compelled to get a spiritual marriage with your soul at the point. Could be around 2010. Also, love spells were casted upon you to choose your best life partner sometime before your marriage. Okay, and also to remain attracted to your life partner. Several times love spells have been casted upon you. Till now, things were seemingly normal, but so many spells and integration of souls could bring side effects upon the activities and thoughts of the soul. It might confuse the soul's purpose also. So now, when you met your soul twin, that was around 2010. It was within 72 hours, it was in 2011, 72 hours that you, Divine Masculine, my grace, surrendered your entire soul and energy to your twin. What was then left within you was that other hermit energy which had mingled with you. So, your twin decided to stay away from this other energy because she knew that it was not her soul counter, because her soul counter was already within her. He had left that body. On this occasion, I wish to inform his respectable mother and wife that my soul twin and their relative, their son, their husband, had left his body and united within my soul, whom I was carrying unto the divine, around in 2000, that was in 2011 October. It would be around September, June to October. I'm not able to exactly quote the date at the moment, but it would be around that time. And he was no more in that body, which was being operated by the other spirit. I would also like to mention here that whatever good was coming to the life of this body of my divine masculine, it was only because of the good scruples and the morals of my divine masculine part. And the other energy was already in a very deceptive and darker condition of his soul. And here I just wish to extend forgiveness to my own divine masculine, who has or is receiving a lot of blasphemy due to that other soul in the body. Now I continue with my notes to you. But after that, you kept on following this divine feminine because you were deriving a lot of details from darker sources and using love spells also to watch this feminine over, because you wanted to join and conquer this power. But you were ignorant of the fact that the masculine within you, who was your counterpart when he was within you, because souls don't have any gender. This masculine was within you. He was allowing you to escort him and helping you to do good deeds, giving you good family attachments, high level relationships, good achievements. But that was not to your taste because you were in the darker side, and this counter soul within you was not at all in favor of what you were doing. Perhaps you had started already with your greed, and mostly it was about your character, moral character, with feminine energies. That was first attacking you, and this counterpart of your soul was not agreeing to that. So as soon as you also had a guru who left, I think in 2010, who died, and before his death, he 2010 or 11, it could be around that time, and he left. Before dying, he had called for your divine feminine to take charge of this soul, because he was also aware that it would lead to destruction of his soul because of your cause, your deceptive causes. You were not a good escort. You were not a good teacher and guide. You had been provided to this counter soul for illumination of the divine, but you were trying to push this soul towards darkness. So the guru saved him, and he entered into my soul energy, and he was with me for up to the day when I was attacked with a death spell which was fatal for me. I did not survive it. I also expired for around 8 hours. I was not in my body. And around that time, the divine masculine and myself both had left for the divine abode, and we were reconnected there. We were rejuvenated there, cleansed there, and then I was brought back in my body after 8 hours. Now, little more information about this. I find it a bit sad, but I have to narrate the truth. Your divine feminine, you're not your divine feminine at the moment, because you are not my divine masculine. You are a light worker, so I will address you as a divine being from this point of time. Divine being, your name might be Sarvagyananda or something else, maybe, I don't know. You divine being, this divine feminine of your counterpart, your counter soul, was a light, and was a light worker, empath, or you can say a priestess or a saint, whatever you can say. She wanted to meet you, explain and discuss because you were a hermit. She had seen that. And also on the divine path, same as her, as a light worker. And you were appointed as a guardian of a soul counterpart of hers. But you started deceptive manipulations and other darker strategies to attract divine feminine sexually. You gave it, you labeled your lust with the name of love, and you started further sanctifying it with the objects of marriage. These were all absurd ideas for a light worker, because when we work with souls at a soul level, we as a soul, we work for other souls. We don't have any kind of relationships or emotions over there. We just have that light should reach up to the divine light. So this is our purpose, and these worldly aspects does not apply in our activities, which was first very absurd for me. At midnight, you had also tried to get up and chant that Ardhanarishwar mantra, remembering me, or that divine feminine. But immediately you were shown that this divine feminine is already an Ardhanarishwar. That means her masculine is already residing within her. You were infiltrating their union. Now let me tell you that the sacral chakra of yours that you had put under convulsion through meditation all the time and through other manifestations. Why it was tolerated for so long by divine feminine or the divine himself? Because it was necessary to train and empower my own divine masculine counter. That such things are to be dealt with a particular kind of mannerisms and tolerance. You had been receiving warnings also and signals of rectification from this divine feminine. You had cheated upon hundreds of souls with law of attraction, Mohini, Sammohan, Kali mantra, etc. that was shown to divine feminine by the divine. You are also now trying to stop me from speaking. So even after receiving so much of warnings, some months back, for 6 months you fed flesh to me. Even after seeing my form, my sanctified form of my soul where I am seated, after constant warnings, you have been feeding me with flesh. Now, for 6 months you did that, okay? Thinking it will work out and make me very lustful and very greedy. Because, flesh has those factors. Now, please understand, divine being, that when divine feminine was attacked, her soul, which was in union with her masculine, already had left for the divine abode. Okay, so this need not have affected either her or her masculine. Being a light worker, I urge you, people, to maintain spiritual discipline, self-control, austerity when you are entering into the being of another soul for its empowerment. Otherwise, to impose your own soul's greed, need, gratification could prove to be the betrayal against divine services, where the entire metaphysical world is watching upon you, your integrity and actions. Now, you, divine hermit, have to prove who you are, what your spiritual work you're doing, and you're pursuing, what type of lifestyles, and you're maintaining what standards of soul and spirit as a light worker. Your sacral chakra is blocked, and entire lower body along with the hip girdles may fall from mobility at any moment. Your heart chakra is blocked, which could sever from the divine and make you fall from His grace for millions of years. Your throat chakra is blocked because of your betrayal to your wife. Not your wife, but actually the other masculine's wife. And you're also bringing blasphemy on that masculine because you are in his body, in his countenance and face. And this could very well lead to a cerebral problem. So now, what action you will take in favor of your safety is for you to decide in consultation with the divine. Because upon the divine order, as the divine himself had commanded one last chance for you, I had decided to stay apart from this matter. As for the divine feminine of her grace, she will not execute a single breath without divine order, and this divine order verified by integral consciousness of her own, by which she is already observant, analytical, and critical about your meditative illuminations. You light worker, you are being watched closely, and please remember, it's easy to destroy the devil, but difficult to wait and give a chance for making amends. I have to conclude here with a statement of warning that do not try your deceptive allures of wealth, of sex, of any kind of human emotions with this masculine and her feminine. Otherwise, any moment it could be extremely destructive for you. And all the other spirits who are joining in, who are accomplice to this offense of yours, will not be spared. With this note, I extend all my prayers and blessings once again, and good wishes for you people's good divine understanding, and not to harm or keep any kind of harmful intentions for any spirit to satisfy your own greed. Because for your satisfactions, if you need a big home, if you need a good status, if you need anything much better than what you have, if you have higher desires, then you can look for orders of the divine to summon your strength. You can start working hard with any subject. You can try, give it time, give it efforts, give it sincerity, give it everything for yourself, and grow that tree, that fruit within yourself, and then enjoy that. Definitely divine will hold your hands and help you out for that. But this is not the way. When you have been given a charge of escorting a soul towards its being, its existence, you have cheated that soul's performance. Now his face in which he was residing, you have absolutely, I would say, blasphemy has been committed by you against that. individual's body and soul, for which I am not ready to spare you. You are under watch and observation until the end. Thanking you and requesting you all to subscribe and press the bell icon.